My friends, my friends, what's up, guys? My name is Kai. Welcome. Nice to see you. So I'm back from the gym. I am back from the gym. We're continuing on with Jet Force Gemini. I'm not gonna go to Toronto tonight. I looked up my hotel that I usually stay at, and they didn't have any rooms available. So I'm I hung out here. I went to the gym though, and I picked up my nice shoes. So when I'm in Toronto, I won't have to wear my giant snow boots. So that'll be nice. Yeah, so tomorrow will be a good day. I am going to be filming. I always say that, and I've been failing lately, but tomorrow I'm positive, feeling good. Um, I'm feeling good, and I'm excited. Oh god. Even if you get far away from them, it doesn't seem to matter. Oh no. Look how annoying the flight pattern is. Good lord. Good lord. Right. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do tomorrow, tomorrow I'm going to really explore Chinatown. Should be good. Hey, Matthew! What's up, buddy? Mario Party on the N64. Yeah, you know what? We were talking about Mario Party last night during the stream. What, I've only ever played the Mario Party games on the N64. What's your favorite Mario Party game? What's your favorite Mario Party game? I think my favorite Mario Party game is Mario Party 3. I think I like the games the most in Mario Party 3. Mario Party 1 has some good games, but a lot of the games in Mario Party 1 are just the same. They're just the same game with different graphics, you know? Okay. Okay. Do I not even need to kill those things? Oh, for God's sake. I've only played the first and second, I think. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. The first one, the first one is, the first one's alright. Um, but it's just, for me, it's too unforgiving. It's just too unforgiving. Every time you lose a game, you lose coins. There's like a million chance times on the board. I find Mario Party 1 is just a little too unpredictable. Oh, come on, I only got one? There was supposed to be a kaboom. Those games got intense. Oh, absolutely. And the biggest kick in the balls would happen when you'd be winning. You'd have like 7 stars. And the second place person would have like 2 stars. And then in the last the second last turn of the entire game, um you would hit a chance time, and then all of your stars would switch, or all your coins would switch, or whatever. It was one nightmare after another. Oh, Lord. There we go. Oh, no, look how much damage that does. Oy vey. Dang, your operating memory doors, I forgot. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? Here on the channel, look how pathetic my microphone is. Here on the channel, uh, I play a lot of Nintendo 64. So Mario Parties, we play Mario Party pretty often. A couple times a month we'll play it. Okay, so don't okay, they automatically spawn. Okay, there's a thing here. Okay, come on. Okay. So guys, I subbed, you're cool. Hey, thank you so much for subbing, buddy. I really, really, really appreciate that. We have a really great community here. Usually there's a lot more people. There's a lot more people here during the evening. Usually when I stream from like 8 p.m. until 2 a.m. We'll have a good group of people here, but everybody here is really supportive. We all care about each other, and we have a great group of people here. You're more than welcome to be a part of that. Oh god, these aliens are cool, but they're spooky. I live stream every day. I do commentary videos, and I do travel content too. Tomorrow, I will be going to Toronto, Ontario, and we'll be exploring Chinatown. We'll be exploring Chinatown, going out for lunch, going to one of the biggest malls in Canada. It'll be a pretty cool day. It'll be a pretty neat day. Do you make content yourself? I always like to support the people that support me. So if you have a channel, I'll definitely sub to your channel too. Oh yeah, dude, keep staying young. Yeah, you gotta do your best. You gotta do your best. In July, I'm going on a 7-month trip all over Asia. So I will be live streaming during that time. I will be making videos and stuff. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hey, Flipside! No, it's just a watching account? Okay, I gotcha. Well, I appreciate ya. No, damn it! Okay, you can do it with the shotgun. That's good. When I was young, I called this a vacuum gun. I called it a vacuum gun. No way, that's badass. Yeah, I've been saving up for it for quite a while. Um, I've been saving up for quite a while, and um, it's gonna be a hell of a lot of fun. I'm going to Vietnam. I want to visit Vietnam too. Yeah, I'm going to I'm definitely 100% like confirmed. I'm going to Japan and I'm going to South Korea. That's guaranteed. Um and then what I do after that is up in the air, depending on my finances and stuff. What's up? I'm just trying to figure out what to eat today. You know what? I had McDonald's today and it absolutely ruined my day. It absolutely ruined my day. Because I wanted to go to the gym, but then after I ate McDonald's, I felt like absolute garbage. I want to see the mountains in Vietnam. I want to see the mountains. I want to see... There's a lot of stuff I want to see in Vietnam. I think it'll be very cool. It should be a nice trip. Should be a nice trip. Oh god. Okay. McDonald's? Yeah, it's not very good. What did I have? I had a Big Mac and I had I had a Big Mac and I had 4 nuggets. I had a Big Mac and 4 nuggets. But I shouldn't have. I hear the Vietnamese are extremely friendly people. I hope so. I hope so. I don't know any of the language at all. Yeah, I don't know the language. I do have a translator, though. Alright. Yeah, I do have a translator, so I'll be able to use that. Okay. Okay. I'm also gonna go to Bangkok. I'm also gonna go to Bangkok. Oh no. Okay. Come on. We're not just gonna be playing this game today. We're gonna be switching it up. I've done my stuff for the day. I don't need to leave the house anymore, so I will be on for a while. There we go. I want to show you guys this game. I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch Online, and they have this game called Tonic Trouble. I played it a lot when I was a kid. I want to show it to you guys. So we'll play that when I'm done this. I'm looking forward to the Asia trip streams. Yeah, they're gonna be a lot of fun. They're gonna be a lot of fun. Um, when I'm in Japan, um, I've been to Japan before. I've lived in Japan, so I'm very aware of like how to get internet and everything like that. Um, being able to do IRL streams is gonna really depend on um it's really gonna be I'm Canadian. I'm from Toronto. Um the IRL streams, I will definitely be doing them at the hotel, and I'll definitely be doing them as often as I can, but it's really going to depend on my donations and how much my videos make while I'm down there. Um, because if I want to rent a portable Wi-Fi, um, they're expensive. They're expensive if I want to rent it for like the month kind of thing. Um, oh no! But if the channel's doing well, then I will just use the channel money for that. And yeah, it'll be really cool. What I will do, hello from your American neighbor. Oh, very cool. Where are you watching in the States? Where are you watching from in the States? Most of my viewers are in the States. Um, what I will do, even if the channel isn't doing that well financially, is if I know that there's like a certain event happening, if I know that there's like big video game release happening, or if I'm going to like a theme park for the day or something like that, then I will rent a portable Wi-Fi like for that day. Um, so any of like the big events, I will be covering. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll be going to temples. We'll be going to. We'll be doing a whole bunch of stuff. Oh God. You live in Alabama. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I love the South. I love the South. I don't get to travel to the States too much, but I am coming down to the States in May for my birthday. I'm going down in May. Or going to Laos? I really don't know. I'm not against it. I'm definitely not against it. I just don't know what my budget's gonna be like. I don't know what my budget's gonna be like. It really depends on how my channel does. If the videos do well, if they get good views, if my live streams, if I get good donations and stuff. It really depends because I'm not gonna have a job when I go. Right now I'm working in a kitchen. Um, but when I go overseas, the only money that I'm gonna have is what I make on YouTube, right? So it really depends. If I do well, then the trip will be longer, and if I don't do well, then the trip will be like 4 or 5 months. My grandfather designed the H. Mong Memorial, and oh, that's cool. I'm going to Dallas. I'm going to Dallas, and then I'm also going to Chicago in July. But I'm only going to Chicago on my way to Japan. I fly to Chicago first. Fly to Japan. I fly to Chicago first. Right. How do you like living in Alabama? I would love. I've been talking about it on my channel for like 2 years. but I would love to do a road trip in the States. Come on! I would love to do a road trip in the States, and if I did do a road trip, I would, I would definitely want to go through the South. I would definitely want to go through the South. The women have amazing accents. I love the Southern accent on women, and on guys, I think it's absolutely goofy. No offense, like not in like a bad way. I enjoy hearing it, whether it's from a male or a female. I really like the accent. It's peaceful, very quiet, and everyone minds their own business. We just had a tornado. Spooky. Yes, you need a Southern Belle. I've yeah, the Southern Belle has always been like an archetype I've been a big fan of. I don't even know why. Because I'm Canadian, right? So we don't really have that in our pop culture. Yeah, we don't really have that in our pop culture, so I have no idea uh how I got into that. And I've always been into that, like even as a kid. Oh, damn it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna die here and then I'm gonna restart with my extra lives. Now that I know what to do. Canada counts. No, I love Canada, but what we grew up on, like when we were young, like a lot of people think America and Canada is like the same thing, you know, when it comes to like culture and stuff. And it's not. Like Americans and Canadians look the same, but we're widely different cultures, right? So, like for example, we didn't grow up with like cowboys and Indians, right? And also the idea of being super like into the military as a kid, like GI Joes and stuff like that, that's not a thing that a lot of Canadians grow up with, you know? We a lot of Canadians, instead of looking up to, you know, the military or um cowboys and stuff like that, um uh we uh we looked up to like hockey players, you know. Canadians have a distinct look. I don't even think we look the same. I don't know. I think, well, at least from the north, right? Like if you go to Toronto, or if you go to downtown Toronto, or if you go to downtown New York City, the people are going to look the exact same. The people are going to look widely similar. I don't know. I just think that, like, I don't know, British people look distinctly British. I have noticed that. I think white people widely look the same, though. Just like most cultures, you know? I can't imagine that the people in, like, Zambia look much different than the people in Kenya. You know what I mean? Okay. Canadians talk funny. I love people that have goofy accents. Canadians have goofy accents. The South has goofy accents. There's places in Europe that have very goofy accents. Um, if you know Family Guy, there's like the foreigners that there's foreigners that I think you know what I'm talking about if you know that show. Um, I love goofy accents. The goofiest accent I've ever heard in my life is a Newfoundland accent. Newfoundland in Canada. I will say I love you Canadians. We're so lucky to have you as our friends. Well, I agree. Like, I feel really bad because now, um, I'm not a political person, but Canada and the States have been allies for such a long time. Um, except now with the tariffs, a lot of Canadians and Canadian businesses and stuff, um, uh, they, everybody's boycotting American products and stuff. Family Guy is a New England accent. No, no. In Family Guy, there are these characters, and they're like these foreigner party guys from Europe, right? They don't say where they're from in Europe, but they're from Europe, and they speak in a very funny way of speaking. You know, those are the characters I'm talking about. Yeah, now politics is going hell. Yeah, it's such a shame because my whole life, like I'm 34, and my whole life, like Americans and Canadians have always been friends, and we've always like kind of made fun of Americans, but the same kind of way that Americans make fun of Canadians. You know what I mean? Like we don't. There was making fun of you guys, but there was no animosity behind it. You know what I mean? Like it was just kind of like when you joke with your friend, right? Um, but now, if you bring up in a lot of places in Canada, especially like more rural places, um, if you bring up American stuff, you'll get into big arguments and stuff like that. And it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating because most of my audience is American, right? And I know you guys to be wonderful people, but a lot of people in Canada will just look at the politics side of it and then judge everybody based on that, you know? And it's a shame. I'm glad I gave up politics when I became a YouTuber. That was the one thing that I decided that that was the one thing that I decided that when I become a public figure, I'm gonna give up on politics because there's absolutely no pleasing anyone. And I know even saying that I've given up on politics will turn off a lot of people, but I feel like that's the least amount of people that I'll annoy. It was like Swedish or Norwegian. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very funny accents. And don't get me wrong, guys. When I'm saying that they're funny accents, I'm not trying to demean anyone. They just are pretty funny accents, you know. We definitely make fun of Canadians, but not in like a racist way, like with African Americans. You can joke with any. Yeah, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like before all this tariff stuff happened, the jokes felt very like brotherly love kind of thing, and now it's just straight racism. You know what I mean? Now it's just straight racism. And I'm not down for that. And you know what? There's a lot of like Canadians that don't believe that you're even able to be racist towards other white people. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, it's gotten a lot more racist. Personally, I could care less what color you are. All right. The only thing I say is respect the country that you're in and um like learn the assimilate. That's the thing. Assimilate. If you're going to move to a different country, don't bring all of your crap over. You're welcome to come here, but um you got to adapt our culture, you know? It's the same thing. Like, I lived in Japan for almost a year, and the amount of tourists that I would see come in and just disrespect like every aspect of the culture and the rules and everything like that. It's just ridiculous. I gotta tell you though, you know where the worst offenders were? When you make Canada upset, you're messing up. Yeah, exactly. Trump always promises a big payout. Uh, but from but it's all a lie. Yeah, I feel ya. I think xenophobes a better term, but nonetheless, hopefully the relationship gets better soon eventually. I hope so. I hope so. Oh God. You know, doesn't really affect me that much. I'm not really a very social person. I have pretty bad social anxiety, and I prefer to have like a close group of friends rather than have like a bunch of people, you know? So I think as long as, you surround yourself with good people, that's all you can do, really. Oh, yeah, he's loved by the Beatles, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, you don't see it too much in Canada. Canada's a very, like, behind closed doors kind of place, though. Like, because we don't have free speech laws here, um, you really gotta watch what you say in public, um, even in private, um, because you can get into a lot of trouble for saying certain things, right? So there's not that many like outward racist people, but all you need to do is follow like your uncle on Facebook, and you'll see your family members post like the most racist things you've ever seen in your life. Seeing people treated like Japan or other foreign countries as a personal playground pisses me off. Oh, it's infuriating. It's infuriating. You know, if you're going to go to a country, um, like there's certain things that you do when you go to a country. Like when you book your ticket, you know, I think that it's kind of common sense to look up some do's and don'ts in that country. You know what I mean? We have First Amendment, but even that's under attack. Yeah, we don't have anything like that. We don't have that. You can get arrested for like hate speech here. You get arrested for whatever they say you're not allowed to talk about here. Okay, we're gonna save here. If I visited Canada, there's no way in hell I'm gonna disrespect their culture. Well, it's not hard. You know what I mean? It's not a hard thing to do. Like, unless you're going to a country that is absolute. For example, right? If you're a woman and you're traveling to the Middle East, it would be a good idea to actually look up the laws of everything. You know what I mean? Um, however, if you're if you're just going to Australia where everything's basically the same, um, it shouldn't be that different. Like it shouldn't be that difficult to look up like some do's and don'ts. Like especially with YouTube, I'm sure there's a I'm sure there's a 10-minute video you can watch about that stuff. Get the hell out of here. There we go. I've seen people in the UK getting arrested for Facebook posts. Yeah, we could get arrested for Facebook posts. We could get arrested for that stuff. If it's political, or if it's hateful, or if it could incite violence. And they depend what could incite violence. Oh god. But yeah, it's a huge pain in the ass. But it's never come up in my life. Like, I've never gotten arrested for, like, hate speech. So, I've never been a very outwardly spoken kind of person. Alright. Okay. Oh. Hey, Eric. I heard this hilarious story about Chance. I heard this hilarious story about Chance. I'll have to talk about it in my next Cyrax video. But so when he was young, right? Sally would make, I don't know if you know this, but Sally would make other people invite him to their birthday party, and then Chance would steal the kids' presents. And then when they got caught, Sally said that she would replace the presents, but she never did. Did you say Cyrax? Yeah. On my channel, I cover Cyrax. I've been covering Cyrax on my channel for the last, since January. Yeah, his grandmother used to force the other parents to invite Cyrax to their birthday parties, and then Cyrax would loot the gift table. I want it, bitch. If you've never seen one of my Cyrax videos, go to my main page of my channel and go down. I don't keep the playlist. I don't keep the playlist at the very top of my YouTube, because when I show my channel to, like, potential advertisers and stuff, I don't want them to see that I'm covering the Goblin. I just want them to see my travel stuff. But if you scroll down, I've got a whole playlist of it, and I think I've made about 30 of them. I think I've made about 30 of them so far. I'm finally getting my groove with them. She totally would do that. Pet monkey that mauled the owner because the owner gave her friend a birthday present. Yes. And not her. That's insane. Yeah, Sally seems like she would be an absolute nightmare. Like, that whole family is like, a lot of people say they're like the Texas Chainsaw family, but I think they're like the Chance Wilkins family. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think, like, when people compare Cyrax to, like, a character from The Hills Have Eyes, I think to myself, no, Cyrax is just Cyrax. He's his own thing. I'll check him out. I'm not deep into his lore. I just know him by a couple of videos. I promise you, I do not hold back on my commentary of the guy. I do not hold back on them. He's probably one of those kids who probably hated birthdays because he's not getting a gift. Well, I've met people that were like that, you know, like, hey, Arcade, what's up, buddy? I met people that were like that. Like, there was this one kid that I knew that if he went to a birthday party, like, let's say he went to my birthday party, right? He would bring a gift for me, and he would also bring a gift for himself. So when I was opening my presents, halfway through, he'd be like, "All right, guys, I'm gonna open my present. Everybody, watch me." God, he was such a dork. But there's always that kid. There's always that kid that, you know, you feel bad for him, and you invite him over, and then he's a huge pain in the ass. I've done that a couple times. Like when I was working at one of my first no. I was more I've done that before. I've invited people to a party that I felt bad for, and then you immediately regret it. Kids like that, oh yeah, they're the worst kind of kids. They're the worst kind of kids. Clint, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I was never a kid like that. Um, I was pretty grateful for what I got. I was a grateful guy. Okay. Okay. The crowbar's handy. Oh, okay. Now I can open the trapdoors. Okay. Good stuff. What's going on, guys? I'm trying again to make my Toronto video tomorrow. I'm gonna be trying again to make my Toronto video. Um I'm excited for that. I'm really gonna try hard. I can't believe that the last several times, um, the last 4 times now, I've gone to Toronto. I've probably invested $1,000 into that. Um, the last 4 times that I've gone to Toronto, my anxiety was too bad to do my filming, and that sucks. But I'm feeling good about tomorrow, and it should be fun. Should be fun. Okay. Eric, if you're still here, you've heard the Cyrax Denny's story, right? There we go. You know about Cyrax and Denny's, right? So Cyrax's mom used to work at Denny's, and she couldn't trust him to be alone, so he would have to go to Denny's with her when she was working, and then while he was waiting for her, while she was cooking in the kitchen, she had to have him sit in a in a table where she could keep an eye on him from the kitchen, and he would sit there and do coloring books. He was 23 years old. He was not 8 years old. He was 23. So funny. As a 20-something-year-old. Yeah, exactly. Mom, look what I drew. Look what I drew. Chance, you didn't draw that. You just colored it in. No, I drew it. What an idiot. Chance, it's clearly just the outline. No! Stop being a bitch. Jump, you weenie. Dang it. I love that fact. There are so many hilarious facts about Chance. There's so many of them. It's like an endless well of hilarity. I like how Chance can't possibly grasp he's so sheltered that he can't grasp what the real world is like. Like I say all the time, I truly don't believe that he knows more than like 15 names, like for men. Like if you were to say, Chance, write down 20 names for men, it doesn't matter what culture they're from. It could be any name from John to Mohammed to I don't know, Ping or whatever. You know, just name different names. And in Chance's world, the only thing that there is usernames. The only thing there is usernames. He doesn't know normal names. He thinks that people are named Tangerine Cat and Moon and all these ridiculous things. Right? I don't think that he would be able to know that. I don't think he would. I don't think that he realizes that William Gloryhole is just short for Bill. You know? I don't think, like, everything goes over this guy's head. Everything. He would name all the trolls and like 4 family members. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And you know what else I find very bizarre about Chance? And we need to figure out who introduced him to the Fast and the Furious. Because guaranteed he didn't care about his friends and his family. He didn't care about his friends and his family before he saw the Fast and the Furious. There's no way. And we need to punish them. Swiftly. But it's so weird how he, well, I think I understand it because he's always trying to, he's such a horrible, hateful person that he tries to make it seem like he's not, right? So he always says that he wants to like help his friends and his family and stuff. But your friends are not people that you help like that. You know what I mean? Like, when I go to work, if my friend was in trouble, right, and needed like $100 for the night, or even if they couldn't even pay me back, if a good friend of mine was like, hey, I'm doing really rough right now, can you send me $100 so I can get through the week? I'd be totally down for it. You know what I mean? But when I go to work, I don't think to myself, I'm making this money for my friends and my family. You know what I mean? It's weird that he thinks that, like, he has to support his friends, which I don't believe he actually believes, but it's weird because normal people don't go to work for their friends. The first the I only saw the first two of them. But I seem to remember Vin Diesel talking a lot about family in those movies. And I'm certain that that's where he gets all of his nonsense from. I'm certain. Boom. Yeah, he wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. It's the best definition of him. And realistically, he's living like royalty. Like, think about it. He is covered in bed bugs and ticks and lice and thrips and stuff like that. But he doesn't have to pay rent. He doesn't have any bills. He doesn't have to worry about food. He doesn't have, like, he complains about not having money and stuff, but it doesn't really matter if you don't have money if you don't have to spend money. You know what I mean? Like, I would much rather do my entire job for $400 a month and not have to pay a single bill, right? Because that would actually end up paying me more than having to pay my rent and my phone and my health stuff and my everything like that, you know? So he doesn't have to do anything. In any other period in history, the guy would be a vagrant, uh, like collecting. Well, he should be collecting cans. I think if Chance wants any chance of having a footprint on YouTube, he needs to start a scrapping channel. But he won't. He won't. I think scrapping is the only thing that Chance could do. Because you don't need to be around anybody to do it, and nobody needs to be your boss to do it. You just need to go out in public and collect cans. Return to the monkey beam. Dude doesn't have to pay anything and gets whatever he wants, but he's filthy. He also loves being filthy. He really is in heaven. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's kind of an insult to all of us. It's kind of an insult to us all. But I would much rather be an adult than be a goblin. Oh no, that's it? I would much rather be an adult than be a goblin. Shoot. I thought there'd be more in there. He's a goblin in every sense. He loves sleeping in piles of dirty rags. Yeah. What a character. What a character. Have you seen the video where they're asking him if he ever did anything to the dog, and then he's like, "No, if you were to try to do anything to the dog, he would bite you. I should know. He's bit me several times." What? Fucking idiot. He would definitely bite you if you tried to do that. He's bit me before. Why did he bite you? What were you trying to do? Nothing. The jackass. Dude, I've heard that he sleeps on the floor. I've heard that he sleeps on the floor before. Did I waste any more ammo? Do I remember that? Little rat definitely tried the dog. Oh, definitely. Definitely. He's a goblin. I wouldn't doubt if he's done the American Pie thing. You know? There's a hole in his mattress for some inexplicable reason, and it definitely wasn't caused by an ice bullet. Absolute sex pest. Absolute sex pest. Have you heard the time that he was on the Sex Addicts Anonymous meeting? I made a video on that a couple weeks ago, but somebody released a video covering it pretty close to that. I can release that now because it's been a couple weeks. But it's a very funny phone call. It's a very funny call. But he's always telling on himself. He's always telling on himself. You could never touch my dog like that or he'd bite you. I've been bitten so many times. Okay. Okay. I have an infection in my fucking ear where my spacer is, and it's unbelievably annoying. Unbelievably annoying. Very sore. Come on, you jabroni. Okay. God. No, don't leave. Did you ever listen to Jesse Stewart music? He was a Canadian musician. No, I've never heard of him. What kind of music is it? What kind of tunes? I kind of look like him. Oh, really? Y'all Canadians have a distinct look. Do I look Canadian? I don't even got my plaid jacket on, bud. I love it here, though. There's a couple things that I'd love to do with traveling Canada. We have in Quebec this giant snow festival that I'd really love to go to. It's been going on since like I think it's been going on since like the early 1800s. Um, it's a big, big, big thing. That's where they had the first ice castles. Very cool. To me, you Canadians have a long sculpted face. Oh my. We all have horse faces. I have a very narrow face. Okay, we gotta figure this out. Juno can't open this door. Well... I didn't mean it like that. Oh, no, I'm just joking around, buddy. I'm just joking around. Okay. So where's the other piece of this guy? I picked up 2 of them so far. I need the 3rd piece. Is this something I can go into? Oh, it is. Okay. Maybe I can go in here. Okay. It's gotta be down there. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I didn't even know I'd want to visit in Canada. Well, it really depends on what you want to do while you're here. You know? Canada is massive, right? So there's different parts of the country for different things. If you want to go see... if you want to go see the mountains, if you want to go see like the Alps and stuff like that, I'd recommend going to British Columbia. If you want to see like camping country and like beautiful like forestry and like the ideal cottage location, come to Ontario. If you want to go fishing or if you want to do stuff on the coast, you know, go out to Halifax, go to PEI. There's so many things to do, but you kind of got to figure out what you want to do. Because Canada's such a huge country. You know? Like, if you decide to come down to Toronto, you're probably not going to be seeing any mountains on that trip. I want to meet real rural Canadians and get drunk and play hockey, then go to Ontario. Yeah, if you want to meet... Oh, buddy! I've been listening to them so much. I've been sharing them around. Engine de Poitrine, I think that's how you say it. I love it. I love it. I've been using them in some of my shorts. They're actually playing in Toronto on the 17th of June. I followed them on social media, and I went to get tickets for their show today, and it was already sold out. It was already sold out. I was pissed. Yes, I am really enjoying their stuff. They're really blowing up right now. Hey Kai, my pride still hurts after. What happened? What happened, buddy? I feel like the cities are like American cities. Yeah, they very much are. But we have our own flair to things. There we go. Yeah, we've got our own. Are you kidding me? Goodness. Come on, dang it. Oh my! Oh god, no. Damn it. I'm gonna game over here and let me get my things back. Ego Death, my man. Really nice to see you. Really nice to see you. Okay. When I go to the carousel, I was crossing the street when I fell down. Oh no! Don't worry about it though. People slip all the time. Plus it's the winter. Don't worry about your pride. Try not to worry too much, buddy. I know slipping can be embarrassing. One time when I was in high school, the smoking section of our high school, which is wild that we had a designated smoking section. I mean, you would have to put a designated smoking section. It's just weird that you would have a smoking section for people that are underage, you know. But yeah, the walk out to that smoking section, I remember one time absolutely slipping on the ice and falling into like slush, and then everybody was laughing at me, and then I was like wet for the rest of the school day. Oh, it sucked ass. Smoking in high school. Yeah, like when I was in high school, we had a place, it was called Smoker's Corner, and it was like a designated place where you were gonna smoke. If you smoked anywhere else on the property, you get in big trouble. But if you smoked in that area, you'd be fine. But yeah, it was weird because like there's like 13, 14-year-olds in high school. And we were just sitting there in the smoking area. I doubt they have that anymore. I doubt they have that anymore. I'm sure people still smoke, but I'm sure people just smoke wherever they want now. Come on. There we go. What really sucks is I won't work till Saturday. Oh, did you have to take some time off? Did you hurt yourself? Oh, you injured your elbow, and yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, buddy. I'm so sorry to hear that. Elbow injuries are terrible. Elbow injuries are terrible. I don't know if you remember, but in the summer, I fell on my skateboard and smashed up my elbow. That sucked. I feel for you. Okay. Right. Oh, God. My old high school had a smoking section on the edge of the parking lot. Yeah, that was kind of like where ours was, too. That was kind of like where ours was, too. But then again, this was like 2004. We're only a few years away from the 90s, you know? There we go. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the support. You guys really helped me out, and I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Big thank you. Big thank you. Thanks. Oh, God. Some of the weapons that they have, like the grenades that they throw, absolutely take your life away, like, instantly. Okay. I see you. I see you. Oh! These high school smoking stories make me think of All in the Family. See, those were the days, yeah. I hope it feels better soon, Tommy. I hope it feels better soon. Oh, God. Okay. Oh. Come on. There. Come on! This game is 2-player, and the other person can be this flying guy and shoot around for you. I don't know if you guys knew that. But a second player can play as that flying guy and shoot things for you. Okay. Oh god, my health. Damn it! Other than that, I got some good news, so I'm going to have my surgery finally. I'm gonna call him tomorrow. Oh, nice! Nice, I'm happy for you. Okay, from here... There. Oh god. What's in here? Oh, I can't go in here. Oh. So mean. Okay, Tommy. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see ya. There we go. Okay. Oh no! I like how you can still collect their heads. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a pickup. Oh, I have no continues left. Damn. What's in here? Nothing. Spooky. Okay. There we go. There we go. 412. 412. We got some time today. Bam. So I go through here. Oh god. The armored ones are kind of a pain in the ass. There we go. Okay. Oh no. The pistol in this game is embarrassing. There we go. The arc of the grenades is very silly. There we go. So I came in here. Oh, I have no ammo. This. What is this? It's weird. That's weird. What's through here? Nothing through here. Nothing here. Is this where I need to be? Oh, just here. Nice. Oh, there's gonna be a boss, isn't there? Full health and all this ammo. There's definitely a boss coming up. All right. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh my. Oh my. Oh. Look at this thing. Look how slow he runs. Oh, it's a rhinoceros beetle. Mixed with some sort of alligator spider. Oh my. Oh my. So I'm gonna have to die a couple times before I figure this out. This character doesn't have the lock-on missiles, so I'm not too sure what the weak point is. Am I just trying to get those little tweezers? Let's start with this. I don't get it. When can I hit these things? I'm so confused. How did... Oh, damn it. What do I have to do here to hit those things? What do I have to do here? Big bug. Okay. That immediately took a bunch of health away. Okay. Oh, see, I got it. First shot. Come on, I hit the one on the very first shot. There we go. Now I'm guessing up here. Oh no, look how much damage that did. Damn it. Grady, what's up, buddy? The cow? That's fun, man. Very silly. How are you feeling, Grady? My man. Okay, there, I got him first hit. Come on, we can do it. Damn it. You're dying of laughter. Good stuff. Good stuff. Damn, why is it so easy to get that first one? There we go. Okay. Why isn't it locking on? Friday you have a day off, called Eid. Is that Jewish? Oh wait, no, Eid is, yeah, that's the end of Ramadan, right? That's the end of Ramadan, right? Very cool. Look at how much damage that does. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, I live with a Muslim family, so they've been celebrating Ramadan this month, or for the last little while. I don't know too much about it, but the house looks nice. The house is all decorated nicely. Lots of lights. Alright, now what? You're having 8 eggs for dinner? Did I do it? You're having 8 eggs for lunch? That's a big lunch. You know what I had for lunch? I had McDonald's for lunch, but I very much regret it because I was on my way to the gym and I had McDonald's first and then I couldn't go to the gym. So it felt so gross. Because I felt so gross. Stupid microphone. How do you like to cook your eggs? I like my eggs to be well done on both sides. I like my eggs to be well done on both sides. So I can scoop the egg out, throw it across the room. Scoop the yolk out and throw it across the room where it belongs. Not a fan of the yolk. If I mix it in, like, with the rest of the egg and then cook it, it's fine. But, like, just eating the yolk, I'm not a fan of it. The texture of it's too weird for me. It's like eating, you know what I imagine eating yolk is like? You know that green, it's called florist's foam? It's that green stuff that you put fake flowers into. It's That's what eating a yolk reminds me of. I can eat my eggs in any manner, even raw. No, the raw thing, I couldn't do it. Megumi, my ex-fiance, we would get gyudon a lot. We would get gyudon, and gyudon is like rice with like shaved beef on top of it and like onions on top of it. Um, it's really good. It's really good. Um, and she would always order it with an egg on it, and it would just be a raw egg on top of the beef, and I just couldn't do it. I can't do it because it's like snot. I can't deal with the snot consistency. I can't deal with it. Same reason why I can't eat natto in Japan. Uh, Anything slimy, I can't do it. I can't even eat Jello. I can't even eat Jello because it just makes me grouse. It reminds me too much of snot. Okay. Machine gun ammo. So what's her name can swim down there. Alright. This game has such cool environments. This game's got huge environments. I like it. Should I go right or left? I think I'll go right first. Oh god. Maybe I'll go left first. Good stuff. Let's take these guys out, and it might seem mean, but you can't collect them all yet. You can only collect them all once you've unlocked all access with all characters. But you can still collect their heads, and the heads add up. The heads add up because that's how you unlock the cheat codes in this game. A cheat code that would be very useful would be unlimited machine gun ammo. Okay. Come on. There we go. Oh god. we go. What's nice about playing this on the online system, other than the save states, is the controls are much better. The controls are much better. That's it. There's got to be something else in here. There's got to be something else in here. Did I re-pick that stuff up? Oh, I can. So, that's it. That's it for in here. All right. So that's it for in here. So I guess we gotta come back here with what's her name and get down in there. Okay. Tyler, what's up, buddy? What's going on? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Hope you're good. Look how beautiful these areas are in this game. Yeah, they look very beautiful. Okay. Nothing in here. Okay. We're gonna have to go and do some more adventuring. Where are we now? We're at the palace. We gotta go here to the Anubis. Just got out of work, back to freedom. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that, buddy. Oh. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. I'm gonna go put my dinner. I'm gonna go defrost my dinner. I will be right back. Alright. I'm back. Music put me into a trance. I love that music. I love that music. It makes me reflect on things. It makes me reflect on things. So, guys, thank you so much for being with me here today. Okay. So I'm gonna bring my computer with me tomorrow. I'm gonna bring my computer with me tomorrow, so maybe if my friend is up for it, maybe he'll join me on stream. I'm not really going down to make content though. My buddy told me that like he needs a friend just to hang out. You know, he's not going through the greatest time. So I don't want to bring all my business with me. But I'll probably bring my computer. Tomorrow I'm going to buy a sour sop. A sour sop. It's some kind of weird Chinese fruit. Oh God. Oh, there they go. There we go. So, guys, does anybody have any summer plans yet? Is anybody thinking about the summer? I've got my camping trip planned. I've got that. I've got my camp shower. So that's good. Gotta stay clean while I'm down there. Okay. There we go. After we're done this level, we'll check on the head count that we have. What's up there? I've been collecting tokens this whole playthrough, and I haven't used any of them. I've got to be maxed out by now. Oh god. Come on. Okay. Oh, Lord. All right. You know what's weird? I have this dream pretty often where I go to this video game store, and in the video game store, they only have video games that don't exist on consoles that also don't exist. And it's very bizarre. It's very bizarre. Because I'm aware that these things aren't real in my dream. I'm aware that all of these games are real, but I always like to go into the store to see what they have, because my brain always comes up with the most random stuff for games. Like in my brain, there's a Shaq golf game. There's a Shaquille O'Neal golfing simulator game in my dream, and it's like a huge deal. It's like as popular as FIFA. Shaq golf. That's it? How do I get up to... How do I get up to the secret areas? I should put Shadows of the Empire on this collection. All right. What can I do here? Ah, okay. I gotta save here. I finally got all my clothes, moved back in the bedroom after the girlfriend moved out. Nice. Probably have a lot more room in the closet now, eh? When me and Megumi were dating, we had a really small apartment, right? Like, our apartment... Our first apartment was bigger than our second one, but the second apartment that we were in was like the size of it was like the size of a large hotel room. It was actually not even a large hotel room, just like a moderately priced hotel room. So it's not this way. But yeah, Megumi's clothing took up a good 80% of the closet. there's that. There's only two things here. Okay, I think I need to... Character... Cheats. Doesn't show anything. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the main title here and just see if I've unlocked anything. Oh, shoot. Alright, I guess I gotta be here. Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Okay. I think this is where I can swim into that bottom area. I think. Yeah, I think at the end here... Okay, so we gotta go down here. There we go. So, this is where we gotta go. There we go. Fucking pistol capacity. Nobody cares about the pistol capacity. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to navigate. I can tell you right now. Okay. The physics are very strange in this. Very strange. What a pain in the ass. Okay. Come on. Is that where I came in? Damn it. Alright, we'll go straight this time. Am I gonna end up at the beginning here again? Okay. I have been here before. I have been here before. Shoot! Shoot, shoot, shoot. There we go. This looks new. Anything here? No? Oh, come on! Okay, this has gotta be it. That's gotta be it. There we go. So mean! So mean! Okay. I'll save one of them, but I'll leave the other. So mean. Grenade increases. This is a big game. If you bought this game back in the day, you'd surely get your money worth. Oh, that just brings me... Oh no, that just brings me to out here. Oh wait, no, I've got this now, so... I think I can do this. Okay, so where can I find the launch pad for this guy? I think it's down here. I think it's here. Maybe it's down here. Nope. Maybe here? Can't get in there. So I need to find like a flight spot for this guy here. How do I find that? Do I have to go right in the middle here? Okay. I don't know. And this doesn't lead to... I think this just leads to those two sections. Yeah. And I can't cross this with this character. Okay. So, there's gotta be a spot to launch this, this guy around. Because there's this location here that tells us that we need to do that. But I don't know how to get to it. See, we got this. There, there, there. I get it. But I don't know what else I can do. Go back in here, see if it does anything. That. Okay. I think I'm gonna take a break for a little while. I'm a little stumped on here. I'm a little stumped on this. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna have a little nap. And then I'll be back later on tonight. Tonight, I'm gonna play a game called Tonic Trouble. Uh, among some other stuff. Guys, have a really nice day.